BpsRps Live, December 7th, 2021, Monday night. Happy Monday to everybody. My device needs restarting. There's some updates that need to be installed. What's that mean? We need our IT guy. My man Rob One. We're help. That's your specialty, not mine. Today in baseball, nothing happened. There's a lockout. What's up, Obi? How you doing, brother? King M. Today in baseball history, Lou Gehrig at 36 years old was erected into the Hall of Fame. He's the first player to have the rule waived that the player had to be retired for 1 year. Back in the day, it was 1 year. I don't know when they changed it to 5 years. Nolan Ryan signed a contract today with the Rangers for 1 year. It's not exciting. Shane Mack was born today in 1963. Tino Martinez, he was a really solid player for many years. Member of the U.S. Olympic team. Was born in 1967. And Eric Chavez, Xavi, winner of many gold gloves for the Oakland A's, really good player, born in 1977. That's all that happened today in baseball. Slow day. We're going to run through a stadium club. This is from, I don't know, some year. '95. I mean, my eyesight isn't getting bad. Obi, I saw the picture of you and the family with St. Nick. Nice picture, man. Adorable. Jizz pack. There's a Philly. Heathcliff Slocum. It's his real name. He was involved with the Jason Varitek deal. I think. I don't know. He was a jobber. Bob Tewksbury. This is an interesting uniform he has on. He has a red Rangers hat on. The blue. This has to be like a spring warm-up, spring training uniform. Joe Avitiello. I think he's a neighbor of Scott's. I think Scott used to stalk him in high school. They used to play baseball together or something. Here you go, Scott. Joe Vitiello. It sounds more like a character from the Goodfellas, this guy. The holidays, we always turn into other things, right? Jaime Navarro on the Cubs. I always remember him as a Brave. The moose outside park's closed, folks. The moose outside should have told you. It's my John Candy impersonation from Vacation. Trevor Wilson. Oh, here's a blue parallel. Jeff Bagwell, Extreme Corpse. Joe Carter, Extreme Corpse. Remember he hit a home run in '93? Last hit ball of the year. We got some transaction going. Right here, it's Marquise Grissom. He was a pretty solid player. I forgot he was on the Braves. I always remember him on the Expos. He had some really good years. Good leadoff hitter. He was part of that Expos outfield. It was, what was it? It was Vlad, Marquise Grissom, and Larry Walker. It's an amazing team. Another Extreme Corpse. This time it's Darren Dalton. This is right before he got kidnapped by the aliens who performed many sexual experiments on him. You guys loved Grissom down there? I don't blame you. Grissom, how'd you guys get him? Was it a free agent signing? Do you remember? Dave Stewart, former Cy Young Award winner. He was on the Rangers and A's. He did absolutely nothing. I mean, Rangers and Phillies. He did absolutely nothing. He went to Oakland, became teammates with Jose Canseco, became one of the greatest pitchers in that era for like a 5-year stretch, all due to Jose Canseco's inspiration and help and advice. Edgardo Alfonso, he was good for a couple of years with the Mets. 25 home run type of middle infielder. Andy Pettit. I wonder if this is like his rookie card. Oh, it doesn't have the stats on the back. It just has more pictures of him and like of players and like charts and words. Here's the numbers. Tops. Got to do something. And we got Trevor Wilson Miller. Here's his father, Gary Wilson. How much is made of father and son pitching at the same time in the National League? The pack sucked. Nah, actually, it was pretty good. Or big game hunting. Look, it's 88 Flair. We need a Greg Jeffries. Wish me luck. I see a stadium. Hobie, it's all you. Atlanta Fulton County Stadium. It looks just like Veterans Stadium. And the old school sticker. Look at that. This could be Riverfront, Three Rivers. Could be any stadium. They all looked alike. Will Clark. Mark McGwire. Look at that. Two great first basemen back to back. This is basically telling me I'm not getting Jeffries. But look, I remember this McGwire card. My 8th grade teacher sold this card while I was looking at it in class. I remember her saying, commenting on the size of Mark McGwire's biceps. It was the first like pseudo kind of Cinemax HBO kind of conversation I ever had with a teacher. Usually it's like do your homework, or it's like, don't be late for school. You don't hear teachers talking about guys' biceps. It was very discomforting and it made me uncomfortable. And I think I'm going to sue. I think I'm going to sue the Archdiocese of Philadelphia now that the memory has been brought back to life. So Ms. Gallagher, if you're watching, you hear from my lawyers. Greg Booker. Booker, I hardly knew her. Jody Reed. Jobber. Nice card. Roger McDowell, former closer for the Mets. Him and Jesse Orosco. He's also a Philly. He was traded to Phillies for Juan Samuel, Lenny Dykstra. He's a clown. Funny guy. Mike Pagliarulo. He always should have been better than he was. Right? I don't think he ever lived up to his hype. I guess the Yankees hype. Aha, all right. I just missed him. Thank you. Can't wait. C-Man over Twitter sent a package. It's tried to be delivered 5:30, but the office closed at 5. Originally there at 5:15. I left about 5:05. I know there were some fools in the building. We'll see. Thank you. Am I opening it live or when I retrieve it tomorrow from the postal person? That's right, Roger McDowell, Braves pitching coach and MTV Rock and Jock softball. So I haven't heard that phrase in a long time. Rock and Jock MTV. That was a good time. Bush and Lind. Jeff Stone, perhaps one of the most dumbest, stupidest human beings ever. I say that with all sincerity. Oh, wow. You remember that? Carl was at the Father's Day game when Samuel got traded for Dykstra. How'd you feel about it at the time? coming, like, looking back. I was surprised they would trade Juan Samuel. I was, like, a little shocked. He stole, like, 74 bases his rookie year, I think it was. The voice. You liked the deal at the time? All right. I remember being a little perplexed. Scotty just joined on YouTube, and for your attendance, you get Joe Vitiello. Look at that. It's a stadium club, Scott. Yeah, I was a little confused they would trade Samuel at the time. At the point, I was like, wow, he's good. He's young, trim. I mean, I was like 8 when he was a rookie. But I was like, wow, he's a good, fast player. He's an exciting player. They traded him. But in hindsight, trading Samuel got us to 93 to World Series. Dykstra and his roids. And Lenny, if you're watching your band, got us to World Series. He was, that's right. McDowell was a throw-in, but he ended up closing a lot of games for us. And in 93, this man killed all the dreams of all Philadelphia fans. He did, yeah, Samuel, he did strike out too much. Looking back, I realized at the time I just looked at steals and then look at his strikeouts, and he was getting older, if you remember. We still got 93. You all know what Jeff Stone did, right? Jeff Stone left a television set in the Dominican Republic, and his roommate said to him, "Why are you leaving your TV?" He said, "It doesn't work. It only speaks Spanish." As they were flying over the Gulf of Mexico, coming back to the States, he said, "Wow, is that the Pacific Ocean?" The guy was an idiot, and you know, I'm not making fun of him, but they're scientific terms. I think a moron, I think, has the mind of like a 5-year-old. I think an idiot has the mind of a 10-year-old. So you don't want to insult Jeff Stone and call him a moron, because he's really just an idiot. He's not a moron. We got to get that signed. We got to get Joe Vitiello's autograph for Scott. He robbed him of a home run. I pitched no-hitter once in high school. No, grade school. I didn't make my high school team. In grade school, I threw one pitch. I begged the coach all year to let me pitch. He let me throw one ball. And I tried to throw a split finger fastball. And he got to the plate maybe about 30 miles an hour. And the dude hit it up like 6 miles. And the center fielder ran for about 4 blocks, and he actually caught it. So technically, it was a third of an inning. It was a no-hitter. Lucky the center fielder was faster. I'd probably still be giving up runs right now. I wouldn't have got out of the inning. Pat Tabler and Kaldowski Daniels. That's pretty good. It's damn good. Carl got 3 outs and 3 pitches in high school. That's a great question, Scott. I don't know. Scott's asking how Jose aged so much since that photo, but Bip still looks amazing and young. That was in the height of my drinking stage. I was drinking like a bottle of Jack every night and eating about 6 or 7 calzones a night. So I lost some weight since then. But I don't know. Maybe it's he stopped steroids. Maybe Italians don't crack. Yeah, right. Maybe it's that. Maybe it's my genes. I'm not talking about Jordash, guys. No Jeffries, guys. Upshaw, Childress, Richard Dotson, and Keith Moreland, former Philly legend at Dallas Green, pilfered from our team when he defected to the Cubs. It's a bad pack. No Jeffries. The bolognese sauce. Archives. Got a pack of these piece of shit cards. No, I'm sorry. Heritage are the piece of shit. Sorry for cursing. Archives are. There's a Bo Jackson in this set. Like a 62 tops, I think it is. 60. I think it's 62 tops. The Woody, similar to the 87 piece. Shohei Ohtani. Look at this. Good player. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Don't be confused with his brother, Vladimir Guerrero. We got two of the best players in baseball back to back right there. Aramis Ramirez, King M. We know this is one of your buddies. You always drafted him in fantasy baseball. Congratulations. Clark, don't call me Mike Schmidt. It is a sticker auto? I didn't know that. So nice, yeah. All Bo Jackson short prints lately are like really, like Topps does are really sharp. Clark, Mike's no relation to Mike Schmidt. There's an E in his first name. Steven Stra. Oh, we got an autograph. Ooh. Steven Strasburg. This is the Bo Jackson model card piece. Yeah, look, we got an auto. It's Derek Lee. It's an on-card auto. On the Cubs, he was a first baseman for them. This is an auto of Derek Lee, Bruce Lee's father. The athleticism runs in the family. It's amazing. Wow, wasn't expecting this. You can tell this is a resealed pack though, because anybody who gave it to me wanted me to keep buying packs. It's resealed. Carl, you like this, brother? I'm gonna keep that in mind. I want to keep that in mind if I do my elimination of some. Jesus Luzardo in Miami. One of my favorite pitchers. He'll be out of baseball in 2 years, but I love him. He was a National. The Nationals traded him to Oakland for Sean Doolittle and Ryan Madson. And Jose Barrero. Good rookie shortstop. Cincinnati. Holiday. Celebrate. Took a holiday. The bad Photoshop Keibert Ruiz. Adele. It's really bad. I got Alex Kirilloff today. I don't think it's super rare. Carrying a bag. No, hitting, and there's a bag going. I thought that was pretty cool. I don't think it's super rare, but Scott's calling it super rare here. I love, you know what's cool about it? Yeah, they got candy cane bats. They got ice skates on some of the players. They got, last night we got a Trout with holiday lights around his schlong. Well, a little higher. You never know what you're going to pull. It's so amazing. Pache, I traded the one with the Santa hat to Scott for Matt Chapman. As an A's fan, I'd rather have Matt Chapman with the Santa hat than a good rookie prospect. DeGrom. Yeah, DeGrom's got a scarf on. Some of them got elves in the stands. It's amazing. Chris Bryant, he's got peppermint candy in his glove. Like, whoever thinks these things up is like, it's definitely like something out of a Beatles song. It's like an I Am the Walrus, Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds kind of mentality. There's an Alex Bregman with like a Christmas sleeve on his arm. It's not on this one though. It's crazy what they do. Paul Dijon. The Willy Wonka of cards. That's a good description. The Willy Wonka of cards. And not every short print is backwards. They fool you. Whit Merrifield. I mean, any back could be a candy cane with just a little marker, but it's funner pulling the card than actually doing it yourself for me. Not that talented, like stay within the lines. Quick scan was completed on my computer. There were 5 threats found. I hope they've been de-threaded. Wow. Scotty watched Get Back last night. He wasn't too interested. Not interested. He couldn't. Rewatch it or watch the next episode. Jeff didn't like it either. Jeff was saying he felt like it was just the Beatles talking like to each other, and you're just like eavesdropping. I liked it. Will I watch it again? Probably not, but I did like it. Yeah, it's amazing. Carl's not sure how they survived after Pete Best left. I know it's amazing how they got this guy Ringo, and they stayed together too. In the documentary, I don't know if I mentioned it. It was cool when Ringo first walked in. Spoiler to one of the morning sessions. Paul goes, "Hey, Richie." I always wondered if they called him Ringo, but they called him Rich, like in real life. That was his real name. That's pretty amazing. I don't know. I thought that little thing was like pretty cool. Zach Greinke. Braylon Marquez, the Cubs pitcher. We know how I feel about Cubs pitchers, except for Alzolay. Sell them all. That means sell Alzolay too, because I'm not good at this stuff anymore. Gilberto Celestino. Are you being serious? I never knew that. Did you guys? Are you kidding? Like real life? Did he? They didn't go into that. Ringo was the voice of Thomas the Train. I'm getting verification if Carl's being serious or not. Brian Hayes. I should go upstairs and rip off like a ball off the tree and hang it from his glove. That would be a real short print. Bips ornament. I never knew that. He really is. I never knew that. He's the narrator of Thomas the Train. Holiday. Never knew that. That's pretty cool. George Carlin. The things you learn. If you don't know why on the back there's codes, and if it's 420, it's a base. 426, 27, and 28 are rare, super rare, or something else. That's why I'm looking in the back of all these cards, and also because I can't make out the names on the cards too well. They're so. Yeah, George Carlin narrated The Train prior to Ringo. Never knew that either. Bryce Harper. Exactly. If you don't get a short print, you start smoking them. And then you get enough chronic in you, you see elves coming out of everywhere and scarves around them all. That's why they call it 420. You make your own short print in your mind. Put some Beatles on and it's all over. Evan White, did they give him like a 10-year contract for 8 home runs? Max Fried or Fried, I still don't know how to pronounce his name. Maybe it's Fried, that's why it's 420. The super rare trout has elves in the stands. I wonder where they got the elves, especially around COVID. I heard like in the Santa packs they have the elves inside of there. That could be like harassment of the elves. So they chop off parts of the elves, put them in relics. They put them in the stands to watch a game, and they put them in the Christmas bags to hang from people like the players' bats. That's worse than bullying the elves. The elves could sue for some really sick stuff. Evan Longoria. I can't believe he's still playing. Marcus Stroman on the Mets. Isn't he on the Cubs? It's an error card. Max Kepler. Max Kepler hit 36 home runs in 2019. How? Nobody ever told me that. Pretty good. Pretty damn good. Cody Bellinger hit 47 home runs in 2019. He batted .239 in 2020, and he struggled this year. What do you do with him? What happened to him? Ha-Sung Kim. He batted .306 with 30 home runs, 109 RBIs, 23 steals for Kiwoom in the KBO. He came over here, he had like 4 hits. Trevor Story. I think there's a Trevor Story with a Santa hat on. Not this one. Pack sucked. Got one more pack in me before I retire and go read the Elves' story. I want to see a card with an elf. Christian Javier. They kept bouncing him around the bullpen, the starting rotation. I think he could be a good pitcher if they give him like a set role. Max Scherzer, isn't he on the Mets? I don't know the Dodgers anymore. It's amazing he's even on the Dodgers here since he was a midseason trade, but they really updated the uniforms pretty quickly this year. Gio Urshela. He's definitely future Philly. Randy Arozarena. He's a good player. Christian Pache. This is the metallic version. The metallic don't have the codes on the back. You have to like actually feel them. It's like guitar strings a little. Pete Alonso. What's up with Pete Alonso? 53 home runs. 2019. Jesus Christ. I forgot he hit that many. Sixto Sanchez. Yeah. Wish he'd come back healthy. The Phillies could use. Wait, he's not on the Phillies anymore. Brent Honeywell. He's still a prospect. He was born in '95. So how old is he? '26. He was drafted in June 2014. The guy just had a ton of injuries in his career. I'm pulling for him. He's on the A's now. Kohei Arihara. Surprised this isn't a short print. It seems like every short print auto is a Kohei Arihara. And final card of the evening is Joey Votto. He really had a bounce back year this year, didn't he? Hit a ton of home runs. Oh, rough night. Rough night. It's a rough night when your best card is Jeff Stone. He did? Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I feel bad, man. Curry, for watching. I'm sorry. It could have been worse. Could have been a Jeff Stone auto. So, yeah, when Jeff Stone's the best card you pull out that night, I guess it's a good night. Get to tell some good stories about him. I don't know where I put the trivia prizes. Phillies legend, yeah. It's true in this instance. Yeah, there we go. Jeff Stone, Will Clark, Mark McGwire. Carl could probably answer that better than me. Who are Jeff Stone's outfield mates with the Phillies? Ron Jones came after him, and Jordan came up about the same time. So we're thinking about the 85 Phillies outfield. Glenn Wilson. Who else was out there? Stone Garrett. Yeah, I'm thinking about Stone Garrett, Jeff Stone, Greg Gross. That's right. Think of a player with the last name Rock. Can't think of one. So Pebble. Con Hayes. You're right, Von Hayes. They traded for him about 83, 84, 83, 84. Yes, the Voltron card. Jeff Stone, Stone Garrett, Stephen Carlton, Carlton Fisk. I was always amazed at that card. It was ahead of its time. Can't think of anybody else with that last name. That would have been great. So the trivia question relates to Jeff Stone. I hate to put him on the spot if he's watching, but which player is possibly the dumbest player in baseball history? Don't type the answer here. Retweet it at the end of the broadcast. Carl said it also. Yeah, Scott just mentioned it. He loves the card too. It's amazing. Sharon. He said Sharon. Sharon Wright. Former number 6 pick of the Sixers. He was a jobber. Oh, he wrote Sharon. It has to be a typo. Gross Stone and Company. Sounds like a law firm. Gross Stone. Ah, there we go. Sharon Stone was the center fielder. Jeff, Sharon, and Garrett. Obi, if you're watching, you get a card with those 3. That's a pretty good. It's a rocky road. Just spitballing ideas out there. Topps Rocky Road collection. Rocky Road to Ruins. The Yellow Brick Road. Yellowstone National Park collection. Players who hit baseballs far and people whose name is Sharon or Jeff or Garrett. Look at the next Topps special set. Topps, if you're watching, we want kickback on all of that. We want some royalties if you do that curated set. You have the Jeter, the Alonso, and the Stones. Mick Jagger. He curate a set. Words are flowing out like endless rain into a paper cup. All right, fellas, brings me to the end of the evening. We figured out quite a few things here tonight. Thank you all. Learned a lot about that. Bless you. You're welcome. Instead of Minnie Bips getting in trouble tonight, Mrs. Bips sneezed. Progress. So, see, I'll let you know when the package gets here tomorrow. Thank you. Awesome night, guys. Thanks for watching. You guys keep watching. I'll keep ripping. Everybody have a great evening. Thank you.